Hey everyone, it's Lucy from KBeautyHobbit.com, and it's that time of the year. It is time to unbox the new Stylevana advent calendar for this season, and you're in luck because me and my audience got chosen for the pre-launch event. That's the earliest you can order these. They sell out every single year, but if you're watching this right now, that means it's available on the site. They only release a limited number of them for pre-order. If you're even remotely interested, go and order one because they're always worth the price, and I have an affiliate code with them, INF10KBH, that gives you an additional 22% off, which is a really high percentage off, especially for this thing because it's already a really good value. It's at least 45% cheaper than if you bought everything that's in here separately. Plus, you get free shipping if you order the box. The theme this year is 25 Days of Beauty Bliss, and they went with a smaller, more sustainable box, but you still get 25 things in here. If you are not new to my channel and you've seen my unboxings in years past, it was always a huge box that would not even fit in the frame. This one doesn't fit in the frame quite either, but if I back up, here's the size. It's nice and heavy in a good way, and I have no idea what's inside, so we're going to unbox it together. All of the links and the codes and everything else are going to be in the description box, so you don't have to memorize it. You can just go there and get yourself situated, get everything ordered. Here it is. Oh, and pro tip, every year I recycle or reuse the box. I do the unboxing. Obviously, it's way before the holiday season when I'm filming it, so I unbox it, and then I stuff the box with different personalized things for my oldest. And we did it one year where I picked out all the little things for her, packed them up, and then she opened them at Advent starting December 1st. So I did that the first year, and then every year after that she chooses that versus a pre-made Advent calendar because the kid ones a lot of the times are not a very good value. So she wants me to custom make her one every year, and we always reuse the Stylevana box because it just holds up so well. The little door gives you a hint. Days 1 through 12 is the day routine, 13 through 20 is evening makeup, and 21 through 25 is night care, which I think is really smart. And I love the multicolored boxes this year. In years past, everything was just the hues of pink, which is fine, but I love this little multicolor theme going here because that's even more fun. Oh, it's always a bit of a struggle to get everything in the frame, so let's just get started. Number 1, nice and shiny. A Unique Centella Bubble Cleansing Foam. Haven't tried it, but I always like a good foaming cleanser. Number 2, one of my favorite brands, but a new to me product, the Access White PHA Resurfacing Glow Peel. Number 3, a cult favorite, but not my personal favorite, Some by Me AHA 30 Days Miracle Toner. I will say, if you already know and love this product, awesome. It's probably worth a try just because it's such a popular one. But I'll also caution you if you have really sensitive skin. This has a ton of essential oils, so definitely tread lightly and start slowly. Number 4 is Purito Galacto Niacin 97 Power Essence. It's been a very long time since I've had it, so I'd be curious to try it again. But Purito is one of my all-time favorite brands. The first brand I ever got PR from, and I remember them from back when they used to only have 3 products. Number 5. Oh, that is new to me. Torridon Cell-Mazing Brightening Ampule. It says brightening and blemish toning. I have not tried that. I have the Torridon Dive-In Serum, which is one of their best sellers. I've had that many times and it's great. So I have really high hopes for this because I like the brand in general. Number 6 comes in this big box. I wonder what that is. I just want you to appreciate the fact that I've had a K-Beauty review blog for 6 years. I've been trying these for 7 years, I think. And so far in here, I've only gotten 2 products that I've had before. So they really do a great job giving a good variety. Number 6 had the APLB sheet masks. And I know this is supposed to be a day routine. I typically only sheet masks at night, but it's a personal preference. Number 7, VT Sika Riedel Shot Lifting Eye Cream. If you want to see what I think about the Riedel Shot, the viral one, not the eye cream one, I have a review for that on KBeautyHobbit.com. I don't know about this. We'll see. I don't want spicule around my eyes. If you tried this product, please let me know how that went for you. Number 8, Isntree Onion New Pair Gel Cream. Number 9, And I'm replacing the boxes as I go because they're not separated by an internal grid in there. They're literally holding each other up, and I don't know that I would be able to put them back in the same way if I didn't replace each one. Ooh, this is cool. This is the Round Lab Birch sunscreen. I've been meaning to try that, and that might be the very first thing I open. Actually, let's just open it now because I finished one of my sunscreens this morning and I needed a new one anyways. This one is a really popular one, but I've never tried it. Ooh, that's nice and light. It's a lot more liquid than I thought. I wouldn't have squeezed so much out. It feels like a really nice cream. I have combination skin, and I think for my skin, this would probably be enough in the morning as a moisturizer and sunscreen together. I just shouldn't have squeezed out so much, but hey, this is real life, it's not scripted. Number 10, and we're still in the day routine, so I'm curious what's in here because we got to sunscreen. That would probably be the last step, right? Ah, no, it's not. Okay. This is Aromatica Rosemary Root Enhancer. I've actually had it before and I'm currently using it again just to see if it changed any. It is nice and refreshing and invigorating. I don't know about any big claims about hair growth, but definitely feels nice. Number 11, and we're still on the day routine, so maybe it's a lip product? Well, look at that. I was right. This is the Kbeauty Nourishing Lip Balm. I have not tried this. Not this kind anyway. I had a Kbeauty Tinted Lip Balm, which wasn't that great, but I haven't had one in this packaging, so we'll see how that goes. Number 12 is supposed to be the last one of the day routine, and I'm really out of ideas of what this could possibly be at this point. Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense too. The Abib Airy Sunstick. I like this one. I like this one so much more than the first sunstick that they released that was in black packaging. That one is oily, greasy, and I hate it. This one is really nice and matte and feels airy as promised. We have it open actually in our bathroom right now because I like to use it to top off my sunscreen throughout the day if needed. So now we're on to the evening makeup, starting with number 13, and I'm curious what they have here. I found some of my favorite makeup brands within these calendars before, like the Unleashia that I got. I think it was last year that I got it the first time in an advent calendar, and I love that brand. I would argue that this could be part of your morning routine. This is the Heimish Artless Glow Base. It's a very nice sunscreen with a bit of a tint, I would say. It's pretty universal if you have fair to medium skin, I would say. On dark skin tones, I'm not sure what that would look like. But somebody like me and a little bit darker, it's a great way to make your skin look like skin, but better. It's not quite makeup, but it's more coverage than just sunscreen. Number 14. This is so funny. I'm actually wearing this brand and this blush right now, but probably not in the same color. Her Moist Ampoule blusher in the color 04 Lavender Flush, and I'm wearing a different one. I can't remember what it's called right now. It's definitely a really interesting product because it comes in a pump, but you really need only a drop, at least on my skin tone, to get a really good color payoff. And the first time I used it, I squeezed about what I would do for like eye cream, way too much. And I started spreading it and then my whole face was pink. So now I do a tiny dab and then use a beauty blender to kind of get nice little spread. Number 15, I hope it's mascara or eyeliner. Oh, this is so cute. It's the Siam eyeshadow duo. Let's look at it. Oh, look, it's so tiny. It's so cute. Honestly, these colors are probably pretty universal, but I think they wouldn't look ridiculous on a 10-year-old. So I might actually leave this one in for her when I do her advent calendar, even though I want to try it myself, but I feel like I should maybe share the love a little bit. The color is called CR01 Sugar Coral. Number 16 in the red box. Have I mentioned that I love that the boxes are multicolor this year? It just makes it extra fun. This is a new to me brand, Mersey, and it's the first pen eyeliner in the color P2 Brownie. Looks like this. As somebody with very fair skin, I appreciate having non-black eyeliner options, and I'm mildly afraid to swatch this because it'll probably stay on my skin for the rest of the day, but let's try it. It's a really nice soft line, kind of on the warmer end, I would say. No, actually upon closer inspection here, it's fairly neutral, not overly warm brown, and it already set in that couple seconds and now I can't get it off. So that tells me that it will work really well with my hooded eyes without smudging or printing on my top lid. 17, and anything until 21 is all supposed to be makeup. This is Cosnori Tinting Serum in the color Deep Black Eyelash Tinting Serum. It honestly just looks like mascara to me. I don't know what makes it a tinting serum. Keeping up with the theme of this calendar, I haven't had or even heard of most of these, and I live and breathe Kbeauty. So I think you're pretty safe buying this as a gift for somebody, even if they're super into Kbeauty and already own a lot, because there's some really cool new discoveries in this calendar. I did have somebody say before, oh, you need to open every box and show us the bottles. And I don't want to do that. That takes so long. And I don't want to open everything because I'm not going to be using everything right away. And in the spirit of reducing waste, I am very careful what I open and when. And the expiration dates on all of these things are really far into the future, like several years. So there's really no reason for me to open everything if I'm not going to be using it all at once. Number 18 is the mini of the Skin Food Peach Powder. I really like this one. It's a translucent powder that's great for controlling oil. It doesn't have any color, at least on my skin it doesn't, and it smells like peach. They come in this mini size, the 5 grams, or you can get a bigger size, but just cautionary tale, you may never finish the big size. Number 19. Oh, there are 2 things in here. Speaking of my favorite makeup brand from last year's calendar, so I have 2 Unleash Your products here. One is the Shaper Pomade Eyebrow Fixer, so probably a fancy name for brow mascara, in the color 1 Clear. Looks like this. I very much appreciate that if it is what I think it is, because I tint my eyebrows every month or so, and I really don't need to fill them in, but I do need them to stay where I put them. So something like this, especially close to a freshly tinted eyebrow, is probably enough. I probably don't need a color one. And then we have another Unleash Your product, Oh Happy Day Lip Pencil, long-lasting, vegan and cruelty-free, in the color 4 Baby. This is what it looks like. It's very soft. It's a pretty color, kind of a terracotta vibe to it. Probably universally-ish usable. I lost count there for a second, but I think we're on 20. I think that's right. 20 is the iconic Etude Dear Darling Water Tint. It was not for me, but a lot of people love it, and somebody said that it works really well as a blush, although I have not tried it. Now we're into our night care with a nice big box for number 21. Starting off strong with Tear Cleansing Balm. Makes sense, that would be the first and my personal favorite step of a nighttime routine. I'm getting sad because we're getting to the end and I do want to see what's in there, but I don't want it to be over. 22 is Medicube Collagen Wrapping Night Mask. 23, nice and heavy. Maybe it's a foaming cleanser, although we already got one of those. Well, finally something I know, and most of you probably do as well. Skin 1004 Centella Daily Care Ampule. It's a really an iconic product that I think puts Skin 1004 on the map, and if you haven't tried it yet, it is worth a try and it should really work for anybody. Number 24, nice and shiny. Haru Haru Wonder Centella 4% TXA. I'm guessing that stands for tranexamic acid dark spot go away serum. Haven't tried it. I like Haru Haru as a brand, and most of the things that they make work really well for my skin, so I'm excited to try this. And the very last, number 25, we made it. I don't know that I've ever seen this brand in one of the Stylevana's advent calendars. I'm from Rice Cream, and if you know I'm from, you know it's definitely a pricier brand, so I love to see that included, which of course makes the value of the calendar even better. That's the calendar. We made it. If you stayed through this whole video, thank you. I appreciate you. If you have any questions or comments, if you tried any of these products or know which ones I should try first, please let me know. Again, these go on pre-order today. It's a really good value, especially when you add in my discount and the free shipping. Treat yourself or get this for somebody you really care about. You really cannot go wrong with this as a holiday gift. Thank you for joining me today. You can find me on Instagram at KBeautyHobbit, my blog KBeautyHobbit.com, and in my private Facebook group Korean Beauty Fanatics. I hope to see you in my next video. Until then, please remember to always listen to your skin, and happy shopping. Thank you. Bye.